I'm back to show this off again. Again, this is my testing area, so you need a actual login to get here. I've made some updates from the last time. So you can see you enter your information and you can put your website in here. It will tell you how many collabs you've done and how far your reach is, like I mentioned last time. And in the public view, it also lets the influencers and creators on the app know how many influencers and creators have collaborated with you and how far your reach has got, right? This is beneficially, mutually beneficial information here. Publicly, they'll be able to see the fragrances that you would like them to test. And so this like passed and kind of like press like totals. And then this down here is just show like actively how many collabs are you in, how many samples have you sent out, and how many reviews do you still have pending. So this is just all, public information that'll be on your profile when you come in here as a fragrance house. Okay, so inside your profile, you will have an area where you can take notes and delete them if you need to. You can also add them to the calendar and save them. And then down here, you see that it's just got the same information we saw a second ago. So you can review the portfolio. It lets you add fragrances and they'll come up and save here to your profile. So this would like fragrances you want to have tested or reviewed will come here. So this is A/B testing and trying to fine tweak your formulas. Okay. And then if you want to start a campaign, you can find influencers who might match. And then there should be an area in here where you can add like a different campaign type, like spring, summer, and whatnot. If you have a couple samples you're putting together in like a bundle, you want them to smell more than one thing. So that would be something you add here in the campaigns area. I apparently need to go back and debug it because it should be here. Anyways, moving right along, I'm always finding things while I'm trying to record. You can come in here and edit events that you put on here. You can add events. When a influencer is going to be reviewing your content or has reviewed your content, it'll sync in here so you'll know. And this is on like both of y'all. So when you guys have things going on, it's trying to keep you to synced and in tune, if that makes sense. So you can see down here this little grayed out icon, submitted review, sync, and content deadline. So these are just good tools for the creator in the house just to make sure that you're aligned on everything and everybody's, understanding this is a job, like goals are being met and what like it's fun, but it's also a business, right? Anyways, and so when they leave reviews, it'll show up here. Once you start getting reviews, it'll also show up on your public page and whatnot. And this is for the influencers who don't want to be on camera but still want to take part in the community. And this lounge will just be for fragrance houses and for the influencer you're collabing with. Influencers cannot message you and you cannot message influencers unless you are past the blind testing sampling phase with each other, and then that's when you guys can message each other. But otherwise, this is for sharing between houses if you want to talk shop to other houses, or if you want to talk shop with me. I don't know, right? But that's what it's for. And again, for when you get to that stage with the influencer, you'll be able to talk here. There will be a general house chat set up too for everyone to opt out of when you sign on here. You're able to change your profile picture here. It will be centered and enlarged, so keep that in mind. And that's really about it. And you can edit your profile and some of the information here. I will be adding other little boxes here, like not found on Amazon, not sold in mainstream stores. What else? Shipping from kind of informations, just a little bit more to help the public get a quick view on you, right? But this is something you will be setting up as the house, so you will have control over your messaging, if that makes sense. There are other, platforms that just load this kind of information up, and brands don't really have a, but here you You will. And that's really it. If you're still listening and you're an influencer slash creator, I can just show this real quick. Again, this is my testing when you won't be able to just click these buttons and get in. So as you build up your profile, more and more things will come here. That was just a wish list that I made. It's pretty bare because I haven't really been testing and I've been deleting things out of the test space. These are collections, these are wish lists. So sorry. So the big difference between wish list and collection, if you are a influencer creator and you are also a Scent Bites member, the wish list will alert me that there's something you might want to see in one of your blind samplings that you get from me, or it might be something if you're one of my VVIPs or VIPs or EIPs. The wish list lets me like, hey, my client would like the scent next time in their sensory, package, and I'm not going to say too much more what the VIPs, VVI, and EIPs are getting. Yeah, this lets me know what those clients would be inclined to. So for the influencer part here too, and on my other app, if you are a representative for a client of mine, this app will let build out their profile a little bit more and have some control over that. You'll have control over the profile anyways. Like this is just a little bit more fun and interactive. And if they're also a creator influencers, it'll also double as that help as well. Anyways, and so this is the influencer area where their notes and whatever is coming up. It's kind of the same. I've already went over the influencer one before, so anyways, this is just mail. They haven't gotten any mail, so there's no mail. And then, okay, anyways, all right.